Thanks, Jacinda, and welcome everyone. Can I ask at the outset for Uncle Barry to come and acknowledge country? Auntie Robin Williams is listed to do that, but unfortunately Auntie Robin had to apologise this morning. Uncle Barry is a local elder and a tireless worker for his community. Please make Uncle Barry welcome.
Well, good morning everyone. I'd like to welcome you first of all in our local language. Jingari, Budurwalu, Nanyanari, Uncle Barry. Good morning, how are you? My name's Uncle Barry. I'm a community elder. I'm not a traditional elder, but I've got permission from the traditional Yugambeh people here, where I've been living in Logan for 40 years, to welcome you here today onto this land. We're at the junction of two traditional Aboriginal tribes, the Yagara people whose land runs from north of the Logan River to the Brisbane River and from the coastline to the foothills of Toowoomba Range, and the Yugambeh people land runs from the other side of Logan River down to the Tweed River, the New South Wales boundary. So on behalf of the traditional owners of this area, we welcome you here today. I am a descendant of the Wergaya people from Western Victoria, and my grandfather comes from Ebenezer Mission down in Victoria. I'm married to a Torres Strait Islander and been living here in Kingston for 40 years. And I pay my respects to all the elders from all our different nationalities here today, because elders have been there and done that, and they've got the wisdom and knowledge to pass down. But also to our young people, because we need our young people also to give us all those ideas. So this is a traditional way of coming together that we've done for over 3,000 generations. We would gather tribes from all over southeast Queensland and talk about business and discuss issues. And one place where we used to do that is up at Yarrabilba. And that was a meeting of all the tribes of the area to talk about traditional business. So I'm looking forward to today. I hope everyone puts in as much as you can contribute, and make sure you say hello to people that you don't know and get to know them as well. And on behalf of traditional people of this land, we welcome you here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Barry, and thank you for stepping in at the last moment. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to also begin by respectfully acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and indeed to all elders of other cultures. I'd like to welcome Mayor Luke Smith, my fellow councillors, Councillor Jenny Breen, Councillor Laurie Smith, and I see Councillor John Ravens arrived. I have apologies for the member for Rankin, Jim Chalmers, and I believe we're expecting the General Manager of Queensland Treasury, Mr Matt Collins. I don't know if Matt's here yet. Oh yes, Matt, welcome. I have an apology also from the local member, Cameron Dick, member for Woodridge and Minister for State Planning and Development. I'd also like to welcome members of the Logan City Council Executive Leadership Team, who are represented here today by Darryl Ross, Michael Asnikar, Warren Van Wyck and Nick Maguire. A very big welcome and thank you to all the community members, residents, business owners, industry specialists, professionals, state government representatives who have taken time out of their busy schedule to be here today. This summit is the fourth in a series of summits that Logan City Council is holding in the next, commenced 12 months ago and will be continuing for the next 12-18 months. It's about shining a light on the areas of our city that we see need. They're identified as our principal areas in the city for growth and industry. And we've had a Springwood Summit, Out of that came a number of recommendations and some incentives, and those incentives have already attracted attention, and Springwood is destined for big things. There are a number of development applications in the pipeline and a lot of discussions underway. We followed that up with a summit for Beenleigh, and similar things are happening there. Early on this year we had a Logan Village Summit. Logan Village is a different type of area than the other summits, but also some good ideas and interest came out of that. So today it's about shining a light on Logan Central. I'd also like to thank everyone who has taken the time to submit their ideas and who have joined us for focus group sessions on the future of Logan Central. A very special thank you to the Woodridge State High School students who could not attend today's event. They have some tests today, so unfortunately they're unable to be here. But they've contributed greatly in the focus group sessions, and they proudly represent the future of Logan. I was so impressed in the focus group with those students, the leadership from Woodridge High, and I think the principal, Sharon Schultz, is here. She should be very proud of the students she's producing. You should know that every contribution will count and will help us know where we should focus future investment in Logan Central. We had over 400 people complete an online survey, and 113 people completed the face-to-face surveys that we did over the last month as part of place assessment. And this is the largest attendance of any of our summits. Logan Central was gazetted as a place name in August 1986 and marked the administrative centre of Logan City. In 1987, 15.5 hectares of land was procured from the Queensland Housing Commission and development began of the Logan Central area. That's Logan Gardens out the back here. Logan Central now encompasses the Council Administration Centre and Library, the Logan Gardens, Logan Central Community Centre and the Logan Art Gallery. Included within the boundaries of Logan Central is the business and shopping precinct along Wembley Road, as well as Woodridge High, Woodridge Primary and Logan City Special School. The centre is a hub for community and health services, Department of Transport and Main Roads Customer Service Centre, Logan Central Police Station. Logan Gardens is a beloved venue for community activity, whether it be formal or informal sports and events. This precinct is also the home of Logan Brothers Rugby Leagues Club, one of the largest junior leagues clubs in the state, and a club that has produced many fine rugby league players, including current Queensland and Australian captain Cameron Smith. The Logan Entertainment Centre, where we are today, opened in 2002, a project initially joint funded by the Queensland Government and Logan City Council, and later boosted by Arts Queensland. Logan Central is located at a junction between two major transport corridors. The Woodridge train station provides strong links between Brisbane and the Gold Coast and is positioned in close proximity to the M1 motorway. It's important to note that key locations are within Logan Central, 800 metres walkable radius from the Woodridge train station. Logan Central is a place with a heart and a strong sense of community pride. It is a highly diverse community where the cultures and lifestyles of its Indigenous and migrant residents fuse together to create a vibrant place through culture, food, arts and sports. We would like to build on the identity of the community and improve the urban fabric to transform Logan Central into the civic and cultural heart of Logan City. To help stimulate the creative process, we are honoured to have such a distinguished lineup of speakers who will provide their local, national and international perspectives on what it takes to create great places. I'd like to extend a special welcome to Lucinda Hartley and her team from Co-Design, who will facilitate the summit proceedings today. Our other speakers today include Catherine Chatburn, Director of Urban Inquiry, who has a diverse portfolio of project experience delivering large-scale master planning frameworks to guide sustainable urban change. She has previously led the ACOM Australia and New Zealand Master Planning and Urban Design team prior to establishing Urban Inquiry. Jim Gleeson, the founder and director of community planning practice Plan C, is a leading community development and planning practitioner and an activator with 20 years experience working at the intersection of community, industry, government and place for mining, Aboriginal community, urban development and civic projects and programs. Stephen Burgess, an engineer and urban strategist from MR Cagney. Stephen has extensive experience on movement and transport, place and parking and its influence on town and city prosperity. Roland Dillon is an associate partner at McKinsey & Co, a leader in public sector practices. Roland has worked extensively in Australia and the US in public and private sector transformations. He's been involved in the creation of economic development impact strategies, assessing employment and productivity growth. Opportunities across industries including agriculture, manufacturing, healthcare and education. Bronwyn Bush, the Activation Project Manager at Sun Central and co-founder of Digital Precinct, is an urbanist and an entrepreneur who has worked across a wide practice area from planning and design, sustainable transport models, environmental management systems, and more recently, creative and technology startups and co-working business models. But today is all about you, and we'd like you as representatives from the community, business leaders, residents, investors and visitors to Logan Central to let us know where you'd like to see the government and council investment in this centre, and what are your key ideas for the future of Logan Central. We want to hear all your ideas on how we can establish Logan Central as a regional destination of distinction. We want to know what you love about the city centre and what you see as our key challenges. We need your input into what our key priority projects and programs should be. The outcomes from this summit will determine how Council will focus future investment and capital work projects for this city centre. Your input will contribute to these actions and outcomes from Council. Finally, there are opportunities for anyone that cannot attend the summit to provide their ideas. They can have their say online or by contacting Council. And shortly after the summit, many of our guest speakers' presentations will be available to view online. Please spread the word. I look forward to an exciting day of lively discussion and collaboration. Thank you.